When we started the Ann Kolker Fellowship in 2017, a year after Annie had passed away from ovarian cancer, our family was hoping to establish a legacy in her name that would continue the advocacy work that she had done after she first experienced the disease. She battled ovarian cancer for 20 years with superb medical help and also created an organization that would help others through advocacy work to establish better programs for women in the health area. That work has continued with the fellowship, and we've been thrilled to have 9 fellows since that time who have carried out the kind of advocacy that Annie wanted performed. We were thrilled also to have it moved to the National Women's Law Center, where the fellowship now has a broader scope and is targeted at improving women's health equity. Monet, our fellow for this year, is going to speak shortly about her own work, and she will be carrying the activity forward for the next year, and then we'll be looking forward to having another fellow after that.
Well, Monet, we are so thrilled to have you at the National Women's Law Center, enabling us to continue Ann's legacy and also to bring your considerable talents and skills to grow our health equity team. So we are excited to have you, but I'm curious, what excited you about this fellowship? What made you want to come and work at the National Women's Law Center as the Ann Kolker Fellow?
I am deeply drawn to NWLC's mission. To me, fundamentally, it's about protecting and defending the dignity of women and gender-expansive people. I actually learned about NWLC while I was in law school, taking a reproductive rights course, and I've followed the organization ever since. So it's really an honor to be a part of the group.
Great. Well, I know you've only been with us 2 months now, but can you talk a little bit about what the work has looked like so far in those 2 months?
Yeah.
We threw you right in.
Absolutely. Only 2 months, but it's actually been a pretty wide variety of work. I've supported multiple amicus briefs going to circuit courts. I've completed a 50-state survey to track the impact of HR1, the One Big Beautiful Bill, on different states to see how it's going to impact people all over the country. And I've also been a part of different coalition group meetings. So I've had a lot of varied experiences, even in that very short time.
And has there been anything unexpected or surprising that you've experienced so far?
Yes. So I think, frankly, this is probably one of the first jobs where I have a bit more autonomy in the role. Normally, I am given an objective and given the tools to meet it, and I do. But in this particular circumstance, I really feel like my perspective has been valued in a different way, where I've kind of been able to create different assignments for myself. So one of the issues that I'm very passionate about is the Black maternal health crisis. And I've been able to kind of find different opportunities to explore that work on my own and share it with the rest of the health equity and contraceptive access team. And that's been very exciting.
That's great. And what about DC? Have you had anything kind of uniquely DC in your experience so far?
Yes, well, I'm from the area. I love the area. Every year there's the Congressional Black Caucus conference, and there were various maternal health conference meetings, and I was able to go to those and take that research back to the team as well. So being in DC allowed me to network with people who are also very passionate about the issue and kind of expand my knowledge in that area.
Yeah, that's great. And so what about your career plans? How does this fellowship fit into where you want to be with your career as it grows?
Well, I am deeply interested in health policy, a particular focus, like I mentioned, on the Black maternal health crisis. And that is an issue that I really foresee myself working on for the future. It's an issue that I actually started researching while I was in college. I wrote my senior thesis on the issue. When I was in law school, I wrote my Columbia Law Journal note about the issue as well. So it's an issue that I've cared about for quite some time and one that I foresee doing for the future. I also am considering becoming a doula, so I might be very much in the thick of things. So yes, it's an issue that I care about deeply and hope to continue to pursue.
So curious, what would you advise someone who's thinking about applying to the Kolker Fellowship? What advice could you give future fellows or people who are considering becoming a future fellow?
It's an amazing experience. You're going to work with people who are really at the forefront of a lot of legal issues that are pressing and timely and important to the dignity of women. I think that if you have an interest in broadening your horizons, getting in touch with different coalition groups, perhaps stretching different areas or different strengths that you have with regards to law, this is a great experience, and it's an opportunity to kind of create your own lane as well. So you can come in with an idea of what you'd like to accomplish and get the tools and support you need to do so. It's a wonderful opportunity, and I highly encourage it.